Today, we are diving back into Chrono Odyssey. I've covered this game in the past on my channel, and we are finally getting close to some real testing. Next month, Chrono Odyssey will enter closed beta testing on Steam. Chrono Odyssey is an open-world action MMORPG built in Unreal Engine 5 by Chrono Studio and is being published by Kakao Games. It's got that next-gen look, massive vistas, huge boss fights, and a heavy focus on dynamic real-time combat. The world, called Cetera, looks like something out of a fantasy epic, but what makes this game unique is its use of time manipulation. That's where things start getting interesting. The closed beta is set to launch exclusively on Steam in June of 2025. You can already sign up through their Steam page. According to other media outlets, interest is huge. We're talking over 400,000 signups. So yeah, the hype is real. But let's talk about the NDA situation, because this one is kind of murky. There's a rumor floating around that the closed beta might be NDA free. I've been able to track this down to a single Reddit comment by user Nox Ronin, who said, "Upcoming CBT will have no NDA, and Chrono Odyssey is confirmed to be at Summer Game Fest, so we'll learn a lot on June 6th. But here's the thing. There's been no official word from Kakao Games or Chrono Studio to confirm that. So right now, take it with a grain of salt. Although there's no outright statement confirming the lack of an NDA, most of the time on Steam betas, they don't carry strict NDAs. However, there have been a few games recently that have. So until we have an official statement from the developer, it's better to wait and see what they say. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the trailers. Some players are starting to get frustrated. One Redditor said, "Yep, this is the game's 4th trailer in 5 years and still no real gameplay presentation. Just more curated teasers, cinematics, and shots. I really do wonder why they seem to want to completely hide what the game actually looks like with user interface demonstrating the actual mechanics." And another added, "No gameplay. They haven't even given more than the vaguest clue of what the game even is. The dearth of even the most basic information is exceptional. Why bother advertising with these fancy cinematic trailers if you aren't even ready to tell the public what kind of game you're even making?" I gotta say, I disagree with that last take. Over the years I've been following Chrono Odyssey, we've learned a lot more than just vague clues. We know it's an open world action combat MMO. We know the game's signature feature is time manipulation powered by something called a chronotector, a device that lets players explore the same world fractured across different eras. We know there are 6 distinct classes, each with their own skill tree and unique weapon pairings. On top of that, the game includes dynamic weather, a full day-night cycle, and terrain shifts caused by temporal rifts. With that, Chrono Odyssey seems to have all the ingredients for a hit. Jaw-dropping visuals, an ambitious concept, and a community that's already fired up. But the lack of real gameplay and unclear NDA expectations, those are valid concerns. The good news, the beta is just around the corner, and the devs are showing up at Summer Game Fest on June 6th, so we won't have long to wait to find out if the hype is real. If you want to know more about Chrono Odyssey, leave a comment. If you want to know more about other video games in general, make sure to subscribe, because I do deep dives and updates on upcoming video games.